Well, that's been the message, Nathan, for weeks now from Premier Doug Ford, who has been hinting at calling an early election. Now, adding to that speculation, we are learning that the Ontario PC Party is inviting MPPs and candidates to a meeting this weekend to prepare for a snap election.
Stay tuned.
It's the strongest indication yet from Premier Doug Ford that an election is imminent. Now the PCs are set to strategize for a snap election. A memo has been sent to MPPs, candidates, and campaign managers, inviting them to a super caucus meeting on Saturday. For weeks, the Premier has signaled he will need a mandate to spend billions of dollars in order to combat looming tariffs from the Trump administration.
But we need a mandate from the people. We need a mandate to protect and possibly spend billions of dollars to protect people's jobs, to protect businesses, and to protect communities. And there's only one group of people, one group that is going to give you the mandate, and that's the people, and that's what's great about democracy. They either vote a government in or they vote them out.
According to the memo, Saturday's meeting will include door-knocking training, candidate headshots, as well as fundraising insights. An election could be called as early as Wednesday. Experts suggest Ford wants to get ahead of an impending federal election while continuing to lead the polls.
So the only reason you're spending $160 million in the middle of this crisis with Trump is so that you can, that's how much an election costs, $160 million, is so that you can lock in this election for you.
The opposition has argued an election isn't necessary now.
Mr. Ford does not need a mandate. He has a mandate. He is the premier of a province. He has a majority government. He can pass any legislation he basically wants to.
Suggesting partisanship should be set aside to work together on the impending tariffs. Now, the law in Ontario requires that elections be called on a Wednesday, and that would be followed by a 28-day campaign period. So if the Premier calls an election next week, that means voters will be heading to the polls on February 27th. Reporting live, I'm Mike Walker. Nathan, back to you.